There we are. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again, and welcome to 15 Minutes with Vision Life. For the past 46 years, the Vision Life team has been in partnership with Neolife's mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place, one person at a time. The desire to live with greater health, vitality, and energy has created a growing need for Neolife's whole food nutrition. The goal of this 15-minute session is to empower distributors and friends together so we can increase our impact and make a positive difference in the lives of others. So welcome to this quick chat on a very important thing. My name is Noela, and I am hoping I can empower you with the knowledge that I have got from the scientists. And interesting, I found this amazing article from the scientists saying the immune system, and the big heading was, be on the alert for the third largest killer today, infectious diseases. And I'm saying, oh my goodness, in this time of COVID, here pops up this page and we think we're so original. No, we're not. No, we're not. And it says, epidemics are again a regular part of the news. Germs that used to attack cats, rats, and monkeys have sickened people from Arizona to Australia. Bacteria and viruses are suspected of playing roles in ulcers, cancers, chronic fatigue syndrome, Alzheimer's, rheumatoid arthritis, systemic lupus, and multiple sclerosis. A drug-resistant superbug is just a plane ride away from every city on Earth. We've been through a lot of drug-resistant viruses, and TB, drug-resistant virus, has been one. And we've always said the people with the highest immunity will be able to fight it. And as it says here, and I ask myself this question, I ask you this question, is your immune system strong enough to meet the challenge? And so it's basically all about immunity. And fortunately, the human immune system is a marvel of ingenuity. And it's your first line of defense. It helps determine the survival of the fittest. And that's quite harsh, but that's the way it is. And then this Dr. Buttar, who has been quite vocal in the news recently, and he explains that all disease, not just cancer, is a result of two things: a deficiency in nutrition and a toxicity. So basically, there are three things we've got to do, and that is systemic detoxification, repair our immune system is what we're going to concentrate on today, and then maintain your health, maintain your intentional part of eating well and plugging your dietary gaps. And so let's have a look at what I'm going to be chatting about. Here is a little display of, this is your phyto defense. It comes in a beautiful box like this, and there has 30 little sachets like that. And that is a very, very comprehensive group of what we call phytonutrients, plant nutrients, and this is the sachet. So if we look at the sachet, you've got 3 carotenoids, you've got 2 flavonoids, which is there, and you've got 1 cruciferous. So in here, you have got 6 servings of fruit and vegetables, but they're from the company, the scientists talk about diversity and density. So you've got the diversity of 26 different plants in these 6 servings. So that's the diversity. And then the density is because only the nutrients have been taken out. You haven't got the water and the fats and the fiber and all that, and sugars maybe even. It's just the nutrients. So that's the density. So it's an incredible product. And I'm going to talk about that, and then just these three. And so your optimal, it's basically your optimal nutrient, phytonutrient protection. And as I said, it delivers the broad spectrum of 6 servings. It is an amazing product, but I just want to mention here very briefly that kids are all going back to school. We have to get their immunities up. You have to get your own immunity up, because you know what they do? They bring back all the bugs from school. And whether it's the flu, common cold, or whatever is going around, they bring them home. And so they need to have a high immunity. And so do we at home. And for the children, the VitaGuard is like the phytodefense. It has the flavonoids and carotenoids in to help build their little immunities and help them. It has other things and a lot of all the antioxidants in, but it's very powerful. And as soon as they can swallow, it's a chewable, sweetie immune tablet. And as soon as they can swallow, they should get onto the carotenoid. That's just a little thing about the kids and Vita Squares, okay? VitaGuard, I mean. But let's have a look at this carotenoid complex. There are 90 capsules in here, and it's what we term a whole food supplement, whose benefits have been demonstrated by human studies conducted by the United States Department of Agriculture and university researchers. In fact, the carotenoid is one of the most researched nutrients around, and it's been a couple of decades of research, or since the research, and they've continued to research it. Each capsule that we have, like it looks like that, it looks like the little dark capsules. Each capsule adds a valuable optimum serving of a wide variety of carotenoid-rich fruits and veggies. And so why the carotenoid complex? It's just more than a beta-carotene. It's a complex of all the carotenoid families as they occur naturally in the human food chain and in fruit and vegetables. They work best synergistically than one on its own. You can buy the carotenoid on your own. It's good for your eyes, it's good for this, but they're far better off synergistically. And this has all the identified carotenoids in. And so you get more value out of the whole family than just one isolated one, which some companies just love to do. It doesn't come isolated in nature. The whole food ingredients in our exclusive blend of carotenoid-rich extracts and concentrates are derived from tomatoes, carrots, spinach, red bell peppers, strawberries, apricots, and peaches. In fact, this bottle here has 115 kilos of these fruits and veggies in every single bottle. And so you can imagine 115 kilos of your carotenoids. I don't know who eats 115 kilos a year, let alone a month. So if you take 3 a day, you're getting that huge protection of the carotenoids. And we'll talk about the protection they give. I'm going to just mention the Neolife difference. We have an exclusive Nutrimax process, which includes a low temperature processing and a totally oxygen-free encapsulation and a guaranteed high potency of lipid soluble, that means fat soluble carotenoids and nutrients. They contain no colors, preservatives, sweeteners, or anything like that. And as they say, it's just one more way of meeting the recommended daily serving of up to 15 fruits and veggies a day for our protection in this rather toxic world, this world that has lots of hidden things around the corners. And that's the protection we need. And it's not an easy thing to get. But the scientists with Neolife have made it quite possible because of their whole food supplements. So let's have a look at this carotenoid. United States Department of agriculture discovered this product when it had just evolved, and it was at a scientific meeting, and so they requested that they could do research on it because they were currently doing research on immunity. And this is the research that they did independent of us. This product will increase one's immunity by 37%, and that helps us fight viruses and bacteria. So there's no other product that has that proven immune protection capacity. Then another thing, it has a 20% boost in natural killer cells. That is your first line of defense against cancer. It has a 44% reduction in oxidative damage to cells. Now, this is linked to premature aging and most degenerative diseases, including cancer. What that means is the oxidative damage. If you leave butter or animal fat out in summer, it goes rancid. That's oxidation. If you cut an apple in half and it turns brown, that's oxidation. If something rusts, that's oxidation. That is an aging. That's a deterioration. And if I'm having a 44% reduction in deteriorating, I'm all for it. And I hope you feel the same. Okay. And then there's a 500% increase of carotenoids in your bad fats, your low density lipoprotein cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, a 500% increase protection for you in your cholesterol. It's the greatest protection against conditions that lead to heart disease. So it's an incredible product. And if we don't, it's just amazing. It's an amazing product. And basically, if we just look at this just in one little summing up of it, it slows down the aging process. It reduces heart problems. You have better cancer protection. It avoids cataracts. But you've got to take it before you get the cataracts. It helps prevent cataracts. It helps prevent macular degeneration, which is your oxidation of the back of your eye, which there's nothing that can help that. But you got to take it before the degeneration happens. It helps people with sunlight sensitivity, and it helps to avoid flu each winter. So as far as I'm concerned, there are a whole lot of reasons you need to take the carotenoids, and carotenoids are in your kids' Butterguard, which is fantastic. Now let's have a look at this flavonoid. Flavonoids. Carotenoids look after the oil areas, your lipid areas of your body, like cell membranes, blood fats, stops the oxidation, it stops the stickiness of your blood fats, whereas your flavonoids look after your water areas of your body, like inside the cell and outside the cell. So it's a broad spectrum water soluble nutrient, and it contains flavonoids representative of all the flavonoid classes. There are many classes, but it's got the whole lot. It also includes anthocyanins and catechins, and they occur naturally in human food chain of fruit and vegetables. So it has those in as well as all your flavonoids. And it's a whole food ingredient again. It's our exclusive blend, Neolife's exclusive blend of cranberries, kale, green tea, decaffeinated, beets, elderberries, red and black grapes, oranges, lemons, the pith, the white skin of fruit has wonderful protective oils in it, and grapefruit, added C, enhances its absorption, and that looks after your water areas. And it's a very, very convenient serving. It helps us reach our optimum intake of flavonoid-rich fruits and vegetables. just one more way you can hit that 15 a day. If we look at the benefits, ingredients in the flavonoid complex have been proven to inhibit the growth of cancer cells by more than 90% in recent research procedures using human cells in culture. That is a huge protection. Lower risk of cardiovascular disease such as stroke, high blood pressure, heart attack, and diseases of the arteries. It helps inhibit the oxidation of bad cholesterol as well as the carotenoids. It has potent antioxidant protection against free radicals, supporting strong anti-cancer activity at all stages of carcinogenesis. Anti-inflammatory action and enhanced immune response. So it's a great, great anti-inflammatory as well. And then, flavonoid complex delivers an optimal serving of all 5 classes of flavonoids from the fruits and veggies that I mentioned. And so in summary, if you need flavonoids, if you're prone to flu and colds, prone to sore throats, always get the latest virus, prone to allergies, you want better immune function, you aim to reduce your heart disease, aim to improve circulation, need of an anti-inflammatory, it helps the inflammation, anti-inflammation process, arthritic pain and swelling, and if you bruise easily, that a few reasons, probably everybody has a few reasons there why to get onto this wonderful product. And now the last one is your cruciferous. Cruciferous is an amazing product. Decades of research and hundreds of studies link the components in the cruciferous plus with lowering the risk for development of cancer of breast and prostate. The hormonally mediated cancers it helps us avoid. Prevention of good estrogen from converting to bad estrogen is associated with higher risk for breast cancer. Bad estrogen is associated with high risk for breast cancer. And so it helps preserve the good estrogen and prevent the bad estrogen. Its ability to also help lower cholesterol and neutralizes toxins before they attack your cells. Cruciferous Plus provides an optimal serving of your phytonutrients from selected cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, radish, kale, black mustard, brown mustard, watercress in every tablet. And they not only protect cells, but they increase the cell's ability to protect themselves. Decades of research and hundreds of studies link the components in cruciferous with lower risk of cancer of breast and prostate. Men really need to eat a serving of cruciferous, organic cruciferous a day, or swallow at least 1 tablet a day to protect themselves. Lowest risk of developing cancers of the breast, I've said that. It also, other studies show significant anti-cancer activity for the lining of the uterus, lung, colon, and other digestive tract cancers. Prevention of the conversion of good estrogen to bad estrogen, high risk of breast cancer if that happens. Unless that happens, and lower cholesterol, the ability to help neutralize toxins, boost immunity, influence metabolism, and reduce menopausal symptoms, ladies. They are good together with some other nutrients like the threonine and omegas, etc. And then let's look at just a summary of that. So, hormonal disturbances, premenstrual syndrome, hot flushes, sinusitis and digestive problems, chronic bowel problems, family history of breast cancer, and it definitely helps you prevent your prostate, lung, and bowel cancer. guys, get your husbands on these. Girls, get your husbands on the cruciferous. It is fabulous. Get yourselves on the cruciferous. It is just so important. So, you know, all I can say is start with the carotenoid. They're in the bottle on its own. One carotenoid is in the Pro Vitality. You can get separate flavonoids, separate cruciferous, or you can just use the Phyto Defense with 6 servings of your whole food nutrition with the diversity and density from 26 different fruits and vegetables, and that is a daily thing or a bi-daily thing, whatever fits your pocket if you're sharing with your husband or wife. It is just great. So I encourage you to use the whole food nutrition that Neolife has researched and put together for us. It's completely safe for everyone and plugs dietary gaps. And thank you for being with us. And until next time, we say, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you, guys.